think you guys should hear me now. You know how it is. It's not should be good. What is this? Oh, good. Okay. Nice. Wow. That is. That's a good container. Can already tell. Okay. Where are we? Hey, welcome back. How's my sound? Is it not bugged like last time? Sometimes when I replug the mic, let me know if I don't sound like Darth Vader or something. Probably gonna be a premium account. I don't even want to open it. Yeah, 24-hour. Nice. Okay. What else we have? Bit of echo. Okay. Oh yeah, the echo is a. Okay, no, no, it's not there. How about now? Any better? Let's see. How about now? Like this, like that. A bit of echo. Nice. Is it fixed? Is the echo gone? Let me know. Okay, I'm gonna message the people to join the podcast. Whew, what a day, huh? How long was that? Starting from, that was a good 12-hour streaming, huh? Non-stop. Should I? 1 second, I'll be right there with you. There we go. Oh wow. Hold on. Oh, sorry. I'm on stream on the other one. I don't know. Should I join you here or do you guys want to join me there? I don't know. I'll be on my one just in case. I don't want to disturb your stuff. Yep. All right. A long and expected day, yeah. How's the sound? Do I not sound like Darth Vader? No echo? Everything good? Whew, what a day, yeah. My god. I'm just drinking a bit of milk. Catching my breath. That was like a good, 12, 13 hour non-stop. Cycling and streaming and everything. Oh, so like I'm in a toilet. God damn it. What is wrong with this fucking shit? Maybe I should just never unplug it. Every time I unplug it, I really need to get a microphone for home use. I keep using this small microphone for everything. Why am I doing this? Equate well. Damn it. Ah, there it is. Oh, sorry, it's just I had a long day. Don't mind me. I'm just. Okay, maybe now. Any better? Maybe not. I don't know. Do I still sound like I'm in a toilet? I mean, I might be. better. Just a little better. Let me join the stream. Yup.
And that's the thing that will give you this. I think what they call this gamma squeeze is the need to set all these options. This is what happened last Friday, I think.
Yep. You guys are cool with me streaming the stuff? Otherwise, I gotta go.
Yeah, it's fine and stuff. But yeah, if you see on the charts for last Friday, I think they had option contracts expiring last Friday, and that was like. Yeah, so I think it caused the pump last Friday as a similar thing, which is when which is like when it went up to like 75 or whatever. That was the thing from last Friday, yeah. Which was
how many X was that?
What date was that? That was from 29th to 22nd, right? That would have been the 22nd. But this caused a much smaller pump, wasn't it? To around 75-ish it did, if I can get it on that day. 21st. Yeah, there was a much smaller 21st. Something like I seem to remember there was some day. It looks like it was actually on the 22nd. It's showing here, but yeah, there was something where it like pumped it up to like 40 something to 75 by the end of the day and came down again. And I think it was this like closing out the options thing they were trying to do.
So what was the X gain on that post?
So I think I remember on that day it went from like 45 up to 75 at the end of the day and it closed at like 65. If I remember correctly. I can find it. Let's move it to like 27. Why can't I pull the why can't I set the date range on these tickers? God, they're dumping again the end of day. You see that? 213 now.
Oh yeah.
Really going for it.
They're really tanking it just before market close, aren't they?
How much time is left for market close?
3 minutes.
Oh shit.
I think they've also tanked it to 210, 212.
Yeah,
Well, is it a
210
good time
right,
to buy?
214. Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Damn.
We're seeing big raises in the pre-market in the mornings. So wherever it closes at, I mean it's.
We'll also have to see what happens with the German market tomorrow morning as well.
Yeah, that's your saviour, I think, is to get the German market to try and.
Just buy.
Yeah.
206. 205.
They're pushing this down as much as they can, probably to get under this. What we're saying here, the in the money calls are. They get below 200, and a very big chunk of the options then won't need to be exercised tomorrow. That's the big one. They'll probably have. They're going to try and finagle and cheat their way down to. This is just cheating now, right?
Yeah.
Or you can really say this is just cheating. That's not.
Do you guys think it's better to buy the normal GameStop or the European one?
I don't. There are very few places you can even buy it on now. I think you need to have a free trade. Or
212.
it
212.
No.
You can still buy.
No, they stop you from buying it earlier today.
Oh wow! Due to buy restriction placed by our intermediary in every measure.
100.
Yeah,
Have the market halted? Nope.
they haven't halted it on that much of a loss now.
197.
It's a bit sus, isn't it?
Fucking
Such a
jokes,
scam.
mate.
Yeah, see, it's like
Yeah.
crypto. They
now.
would never lock it. They would never lock it on crypto.
Well,
Even if it-
yeah. This is.
They've halted it.
See, it's like
They've
the,
halted
this
it
is
now
the
just
old
as it
world.
ticks below
This is
200.
the old world.
Yeah, you're not allowed to make money here.
Yeah. Like
Fucking wow.
crypto, they could go up and down like 1,000 times. So they wouldn't give a shit.
Oh my god. How the
That's why
How
it's
the
like
bullshit
I
have
always
they got
tell
away
you,
with
like
it?
look into it.
Yeah, but I think this is. So basically, the last year has been left versus right, and the real battle is rich versus poor here. Well, the last 10 years has been left versus right. But you can see here, you're not allowed to play the stock market.
Yeah. Only we can do it. I absolutely cannot believe they halted it. Just as it ticked just below 200.
Cunts.
This is honestly ridiculous.
So now.
Yeah, well, it's like now you've just got the other people who are just dropping it even more, and there's no way that you can get sufficient retail buy volume to then push the price back up again. Again, this is I think what they're doing is these funds are doing this to cause people stop losses to put funds shares back on the market and get them to buy them up.
Or is it the aftermarket doesn't count?
Nope.
Okay, so
what's your- so.
what's your move?
Hold.
Nothing until 230.
Hold.
It's hold until at least these call options expire. Yeah.
Yeah.
Buy more if necessary. That's about it. So only two things you can do: one, hold; two, buy.
Yeah, but after they expire, they're gonna like pay off everything, and then it's gonna be useless, no? Or
Well,
you-
no. When they expire, the brokers have to buy a shitload more shares, and it will push the price up into up
Yeah,
to
but
moon,
the moment they
basically.
buy them all, then it's worthless, right?
No, they
Well, if
have
buy
to.
them all, then that makes it worth loads.
Yeah. But
they-
once they're done buying them up, all that they need to give back
No,
is what
so-
they owe.
Yeah, the shares have to be given back by the people with the options. But the thing then is it will push the price up, and then the idea is if the price goes up to probably above what it is today,
Mhm.
or what its maximum was in the pre-market today, there's a far higher likelihood of a margin call being made on the hedge funds short positions.
Mhm.
So the idea is the hedge funds would not have enough cash to cover the downside of their positions at that point. And that's the thing that will cause the short squeeze, is the shorts being forced to close their positions. Currently what they're doing is they're trying to force it so the price that it will get to tomorrow won't hit the point that they'll get margin called on their shorts by basically blatant market manipulation here, right?
Yeah, 100%. Very, very blatant.
It's very blatant market manipulation to stop that from happening. So they have to sell their short. They have to buy the shares back for their shorts. This is utter cheating at every single level here. It's like halting the market. It's like doing this short laddering thing where they're just selling shares to each other for lower and lower prices, like between two funds or something like that. And the market is closed to you. You can't even buy on this, right?
Yep.
It's just absolute joke.
Fucking shit show. Can't believe it's 10% up immediately after market hours.
Yeah.
They're really trying this, aren't they?
Yeah.
16% up after market hours.
Just delaying the short squeeze for another week.
It may do. It's just you have to push the price high. Again, I think what these funds are trying to do by pushing the price down, these are actually the same funds buying the shares back from people who've just sold, right?
Mhm.
They've been
Yeah.
forcing people stop losses and they're buying them back. So it then means if the short squeeze happens, each fund is not obviously like over 100% of the float in there, right? But these funds are trying to push the price down so they can buy the shares back and not get too burned.
Right.
Because if you own a share, you bought at 200 or something like that, right? Your maximum loss is only the price of your short minus the difference between that short and the 200. You're limiting your downside here, because otherwise there's unlimited downside. So that is what I think all these short laddering attacks are trying to do, is they're trying to free up shares that they can buy at lower prices.
Mm.
And then they can get out of this with, they'll lose money, but they won't blow everything up entirely. But they're doing this by basically manipulating retail investors to get out of their own.
Yeah.
They're basically forcing retail buyers out of their positions this way. It's a fucking joke.
So how are you gonna figure out the best time to sell? Like, not too early, not too late.
I mean, the basic thing is you have to wait for this option buyback, and I think what will happen is that it depends what price it will get to, because someone's got to run numbers and see how much margin these funds have got. That will tell you whether they're likely to get anywhere near their margin call for it, and whether a short squeeze will actually happen. But they're doing everything they are here to stop it, so it's probably like let the options expire, let them buy, and then like find a nice point to just limit sell after that. But this is a game you can't really win. This is being set up to be now.
Oh, we gotta win something.
You'll win something, but you won't win to the extent that you should have won if they hadn't.
Oh yeah, I mean, as long as you double, triple your money instead of 10x, and it's still fine, I guess.
I mean, you have to see this in that it is retail investors are not not allowed a level playing field on the market here. This is again, this kind of transcends making a bit of money here to a lot.
Yeah, this is like the establishment declaring war on its people.
Fucked. Yeah, so yeah, I'll have to see how it goes tomorrow.
I wonder if they're gonna allow it to buy it. So today you could still buy.
Nope.
All day
Only
you couldn't buy.
In some places, only in some places, and only at some times you could buy. They were artificially limiting what you could
So
buy.
they're now saying GME is now showing 200. So that GME is now 250% short.
Fuck me.
So this is what they're. Yeah. So WSB mod, e.g., the official person who runs Wall Street Bets, just said it. 250% short on this thing, which means the float is quite small because the short interest is only 68.13 million shares, and it was about that otherwise. So it means that there's relatively few shares to actually sell, there's relatively few shares held by market makers, but it's still like they've got still a shitload of shorts here, like in the market as a whole. They haven't been trying to undo these shorts at all. They've been just trying to buy up other stock, I think, by pushing retail out of it.
It's playing both sides of the fucking battlefield.
Yeah, have you seen? If you look on the App Store reviews for like Trading 212, eToro, they're like all like 1 star now, or whatever it is, the Play Store thing.
Fuck 'em.
Right. Well, so there is nothing we can do. We cannot buy, and it's not a good time to sell. So might as well.
You just have to hold. That's the only thing you can do is hold.
You guys wanna hold and podcast and ships?
eToro's only gone down to 3 stars. Why is that now?
I think they have been allowing trading intermittently, but presumably it's just not as popular of a thing as Trading 212.
Yeah, like 212 has gone that got 1 starred. Well, no, it's basically, I think eToro had a lot of 5 stars, but their 1 star has gone to like the highest thing on all of their.
Is eToro the most blamed?
No, I think it's Robinhood is the main one in the US. That's like
That's trading 2-1, right?
that's
Trading
the
zero.
that's yeah, and that's
Not
the
trading 2-1-2.
yeah, that's trading 212. It's just ripped to their reviews, right?
F.
But yeah, I think definitely after this, like, there's no like you can't sell really from this because you're even more stuffed over.
Mhm.
I think you could do a brokerage transfer on your shares. It might be worth figuring out if you can do that. You have to go like probably Hargreaves Lansdown or something like that, like but one that would actually charge you for the trades, but at least they probably wouldn't stuff you out so much in terms of your positions.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can't really sell from these brokerages because it just makes the problem worse. Absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, it's nuts. It's absolutely nuts.
Few people are making some money, but many will lose on this in the end.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
one
Yeah.
for sure.
But like think the most of the people that are losing, it's
Well,
not really that though. It's because of the market manipulation they're actually losing, not because of the
Maybe
actual
a rob-
play here at all.
Yeah.
Again, yeah, I think let's put into the I think we need complaints into the FCA on this tonight.
Yeah. If you send one over, can you just send it on Discord or something so I can just copy it?
Yeah, I'll try and find it. But this is just cheating today. I can't see it any other way. There's also a change.org petition as well.
Oh yeah, I've signed the T2121. I couldn't see one eToro1, but I'm not sure that will do much. Just need to.
No, I think you've got to bring a lawsuit. You've got to bring a court lawsuit here.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is that what I understand is that when they block this trading off, the volume of trading is actually very small. So what the people were saying on WSB earlier was that like the way this happens is basically like two funds just sell shares to each other, like they block most of the rest of the market off, and then they just sell shares to each other at lower and lower prices.
I can't.
And it basically and that's then like what drives the price down. But but the trading volume is like 5 or 10% of what it would otherwise be. So there's not enough other people who are buying to keep the price up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just robbery, isn't it?
Yep, it's a rigged game.
Uh-huh.
I'll
Question
have to
in
see if
chat
this-
is, can you lose all your money?
You can lose you can lose up to all your money with this, but you can't lose more than all of your money. I think that's the
That's not bad.
well,
I mean,
because
like, we all took
yeah.
our initial investments out, right? At least, so I hope
I should have done.
it's all good.
So you're saying
Yeah.
you should have sold. So that's what you're trying to say.
Oh, my account was at £5,000. I should have done it.
I think like
But-
the point of this was not to have sold today. Like the whole thing was to have held it. The only thing would have been if you put 500 quid in was to have sold 500 quid of it out, so you couldn't have lost anything.
Yeah, just your
Yeah.
initial investment.
Do you think tomorrow people realise what's going on and just it'll be a flash crash?
Who the fuck knows?
That's what they want to happen. But I think enough people in WSB know they just need to hold on to their shares.
I mean, yes, hopefully. Well, we just have to hope that WSB is enough of enough of the retail traders know what's up and like know to hold the line. Like a bunch of like celebs and stuff have been tweeting out as well, and Musk's doing, like, even Jarrell for some reason is doing it as well. Just like telling people to hold the line. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only thing. It's like and so basically, it's don't expect to make any money on this at this point. It may go either way, and this is where your resolve is tested.
Yeah, this is the one.
So what's your move now? You're just trying to get your money back, or you're still trying to make a profit?
Hold.
It's to basically hold because there should be a ridiculous price raise tomorrow. And when the thing is because the markets are out artificially manipulating what's happening, and they're not allowing normal trading volume to happen. This is why the price is diving so much because people simply can't buy.
There's no resistance to the selling pressure.
Yeah. This is all like this is just a complete joke. All this, right?
Yep.
You expect the selling to go down if there's more people selling than there are buying, but the thing is here is that there's like, so the price needs to go down, so more people will buy it at a lower price. But this is merely that people are selling and they've locked out most of the market from buying.
All the retail investors anyway.
So we don't know when they're gonna unlock it back, huh?
Well, the point is illegal for them to do that.
Yeah,
I
so
think
how are they doing it?
Just the platforms just said you can't buy GME, but you can sell it.
Yep, that's literally it.
How though?
They haven't provided any justification. It's just like due to market volatility, we've restricted buy transactions on GME. That's it. That's
So
all
they've just literally locked you out of buying any, so you can't resist this price falling pressure at all.
Yeah.
Nigel Farage just tweeted about it.
Oh.
Free markets and free speech.
No free markets, no free speech. It's, but again, this is I think this is something the general establishment. This is a rich versus poor, not a left versus right thing. So this is the thing.
It's 100% classist.
Yeah, they really don't want you to know about this. But yeah, if you find like the FCA and the Financial Ombudsman and like the SEC don't jump in on all this stuff, like it just makes a complete mockery of the finance system, right?
Yep.
If they don't, if now it's my thought that the people who are doing this, if they've done this, they probably know that these platforms will all get shut down and people will be sent to prison as a result of it. It would make me think that like they couldn't do this and that not happen, right?
Yeah, they know what they're getting into when they do it.
There are some people, like, for what they've done today, there are definitely some people who, I mean, it would be, I think, mayhem if no one went to prison for this. Maybe that's what they want or something, but it's, just feel like you can't do this and screw people out of effectively investing and then just, like... I think there's a calculated downside on this, and the downside was calculated to be less than the cost of letting it run.
Yeah. The fuckers. I was planning my early retirement as well.
Yeah. Anyway, that was what.
And I got on the Northern, nearly $500, and I got off the Northern Line, and it was fucked.
Yeah, but anyway, that was why we were saying pull your initial investment out. It's then you don't lose anything. But yeah. So what else have we got here? Anyway, this will make a piece of history anyway.
Yeah, it'll be in the news for a while.
I mean, what else can people do now? Like, the thing, if you were very annoyed as a Robin Hood person, the one thing you could do is get everyone to sell all their stocks at the same time. That's if people get pissed off, there could be you can get people to do that, right? I don't know how much retail makes up of the whole market cap of everything, but it's I don't know whether that will pop up as an idea in the next few days.
Or Occupy Wall Street.
Well, I think this is basically Occupy Wall Street, but actually, in a way that actually affects them, right? It's
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if people go and just, just tear the whole thing down. Just ransack the place. They can't hurt if they were illegally stopped from fucking them over financially. They'll just go and do it physically as an act of rage. And just throw all their computers out the window or whatever.
Yeah.
What might rise up to tomorrow? What's the best time to pull out?
No.
Don't pull out. You gotta wait till like end of Friday, or it'll be next week really when this is supposed to happen. Go and read what's on Wall Street Bets or whatever this evening. Check their discords.
A bit late, so
Bit late.
Yeah.
Well, I think you know if you're down, you're down. There's no point selling.
alright, sweet, I'll wait then.
There's no point selling. You've got to hold in for this thing to go up. But the basic idea is these options expire tomorrow. We can keep the price above 220-ish or whatever, then they get absolutely fucked over. From what I've seen.
240.
Yeah.
Written up. Markets.
Basically, yeah, it's this wherever these big blocks of call options are sitting, as long as it stays above that. So 200, there's a massive block of like 8,059 contracts at 200. So as long as it stays above that, I think we've got the bulk of them that have to be exercised tomorrow.
Okay.
Fucking.
That's right.
It's 240 aftermarket.
So if
Yeah.
the aftermarket goes up 200, we're Gucci.
Yeah, it's basically because they need to keep it down as low as possible. They'll try and do short attacks on it again because
Yeah.
it's just there's plenty of other. Anyone here know more about options than me? So I only know about this yesterday. As fuck, because when it says open interest on it, is that the number of shares or is that a tenth of the number of shares?
I honestly
Yeah.
have no idea.
I ain't got a Scooby, mate.
Okay. 'Cause I think if there's number of shares, it's maybe not that much, but it's like. I think an option contract is for 100 shares, though, right?
Couldn't tell you.
Option interest is the total number of outstanding derivative contracts.
Yeah, a standard contract covers 100 shares.
Okay.
So I
each one
think-
loses 100 shares.
Yeah, so basically take the open interest on all of the in-the-money call contracts and times it by 100, and that's the number of shares they have to buy. Divide that by the total number of shares issued on that stock, and you would then see kind of how much of a pump you're going to have to get there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or at the current price, how much extra that would add into its market cap, I suppose is the other thing, yeah. Try and add that up. It's like why is it not showing me? Do I also understand if you have the puts that are in the money, you also have to exercise them as well, right?
I honestly have no idea. I don't know how any of this works. Not really.
I'm just here to make money.
I'm just here to have a big fuck you.
Yeah. That too.
It's like 50 10. Right.
Rush, are you up? What happened?
So that's if
Are
that's
you up
saying
today?
No, taking my own fucking shit up in Dizzy.
Alright. Sorry, Shapes. Go ahead.
so. I think if I understand, if there's, I'm just trying and add up, tot up how many of these are in my. I think I need to use like next level text editing here. I just do this. Live text. I do this? It's the Sid, do you remember how to do backwards looking regexes?
I cannot do regexes. When you say backwards looking, how do you mean?
Like, because you can regex forward or you can regex backwards. Because I want to go for like regex for new, end of line character percentage number ab number to then be able to like select all these open interest numbers. I think you can do with a reverse regex, but I haven't got it in my head about how you do it.
Yeah, I'm not too sure to be honest.
Reverse regex. It's one of these things where you just need like a lot of practice in writing regexes. Reject from end. Okay, so I think you can just write an end of line character. Reject. And then I just want like a percentage. Okay, here was it? /d plus dot. Okay, I just need a d/d plus. And one of those d plus d or a comma back to there, and then a /t. Okay, and then a /d plus again. Right, I think I managed to find all this stuff, and then I can just find all. Okay, I think I've managed to regex out the open interest and all this stuff now.
I've seen Dogecoin's gone off its tits.
Yeah, I think people were just like piling into that today.
Yeah, I was quite surprised to be honest. Like of all the things you could pile into.
Yeah, that's just the go-to meme coin.
Let's see. I've got some Doge actually. Let's see how much it's worth.
Pop this into my spreadsheet, and then I should be able to say what the total number of open in the money contracts is. If we do this right, equals sum A to A, 21,851, and then just do like star 100. $2,185,100 shares tomorrow, I think.
Okay.
Have to be bought to close these things out at the current price. If it goes up, that increases. If it goes down, it goes down.
Yes.
Oh, we're at 254.
Yeah. So the higher the prices, the more of these options become in the money.
Got this thing through. Citadel is apparently set to lose so much money. They figured it would be better to sacrifice Robinhood. Instead, they blatantly manipulate the market. It's all stuff we already know.
Yeah, pretty much.
Doubled down on their short strategy. And it didn't work, apparently. But I think it might have done.
Again,
At least.
I think in the way that it looks here, it's like whether the option contracts end. I think my big understanding is that whether these option contracts have to be exercised tomorrow. And certainly if they can, 320. There's like a massive block at 320, and there's a massive block at 200. So I guess those are the ones that really. There's the 320. There's another biggish one at 300. So it's like, yeah. The lower they can keep the stock, the less it's gonna rocket tomorrow. It will still rocket, but it's like try and do this with all of the. That's 21 million. So is it two? 21 million eight. No, sorry, 2,185,100. If we take all of the possible options where it would have been even at opening today, pop it in here, in this thing, and just run the regex again. Did you ever find this in actually in Sublime Text? They don't remember your regexes at all.
Oh, right. I don't actually use Sublime Text, but
Yeah.
do they not? So if you put one in, they just forgets
Yeah,
it.
it like forgets it between tabs. It just uses the most recent one, but it doesn't remember your regex like in the tab you were using.
Oh, that's super annoying.
And I'm just like, fucking hell. Oh no, okay, I have got it here. Right, idle. Just found it in the buffer, but it's like, it's a bit annoying that it doesn't.
2.5.
And then I just go, was it, find all. And then this, so yeah, that's 2,185,100 versus 20, is it 2,727,200? So that's like an extra 30% of it. They've probably taken 30% off the share by pushing it down today.
Fuck.
So they've taken 30% of whatever would be 30% of rocket fuel has been taken away. But that's only when it closed below 200, I think. If it goes up a bit more, it'll yeah. So if it stays above 200, you'll be fairly all right with it.
Cool.
Making it rain
It's
I need
270 right now.
as soon as I can, really.
I'm gonna wait for it to go up to 350, so I can just have back what I invested.
Oh, you're not
So
gonna...
like this should put. I mean, I think in terms of just if it was a fair market, this should have been up to like 500 or 600 today, right?
Yeah. Should have stayed there, man. These fuckers. So annoyed. Well, and it would have gone up to like, I don't know, 1,500 tomorrow. If it closed at 500.
Yeah. Well, I think it's when this happened, it might have gone 500. It might have gone to 1,000 tomorrow, and then when the short squeeze would have happened, it might have gone up to 2 to 4,000 after that.
Shit the bed.
Because it would have caused a short squeeze. I think is the idea is that if it would have gone up to that level, the margin of all these hedge funds would have just been deleted entirely, and they would have had to call, and their brokers would have had to call their shares in.
Yeah.
But I could understand. Perhaps this is very unfair, but I can also understand perhaps why this is done, because if it turns out the government has been in it, this might be a thing to prevent a global financial meltdown. So
Yeah.
it's like, I think it was not impossible for this to happen by these people doubling down so much.
Yeah.
As these funds could have just tried to get out of it 2 weeks ago, and this wouldn't have happened. But essentially, they've been able to act fairly recklessly and like get away with it. Yeah.
And then they'd end up blaming us if the thing
I
crashed.
mean, they're trying. They're really trying.
Cunts.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So I'm gonna bounce and unwind a little bit before I can get stressed tomorrow.
Alright, sweet. Take some
That is.
Valium tomorrow. Just to keep
Yeah.
yourself.
If only I had some.
But yeah, it's now 273 after hours, so
Yeah, 2 seconds.
can't keep it down. They can't keep it down all the time.
No.
I think also someone was saying in the Asian markets when they open, people are just going to start piling money in from Asia now.
Cool.
Yeah, surely China will be like, oh, fuck the USA. We'll just fucking buy the shit.
I think this is now. I think certainly if there are people there who just want to fuck over the USA, I think there's a certain way of doing it now.
Well, get Roman Abramovich on the case.
Yeah.
Alright, decent.
Good
Yeah,
stuff.
later. See you tomorrow.
Yeah.
AMC's climbing a bit.
I think that was kind of suppressed today, AM, because they stopped you buying AMC on a lot of exchanges.
Still a grand up, so
Yeah, again, like with this, this is not because also what happens is that all the retailers have to sell. You know, all the retailers and people on the long side have to sell this at some point, right?
yeah.
So it's just don't expect to come out of this like a millionaire. It's
No, I wanted like realistically, I wanted 10 grand out of it. Best case scenario, 25, 30.
yeah, but the basic,
Pretty good.
but the basic thing is that everyone has to sell at some point, and the price will come back down to whatever this company will be worth, which will probably be like $30 or something like that. Yeah, 30, 40, $50.
So what have you got your take profits at?
Well, the point of now is it's set to 2,000 to cause the thing to go up, but you know, I'll have to see if I get on the post of people who know more about finance than I do, and read what they're saying.
Price.
The limit is simply to stop your share being kind of lent out and sold by your broker effectively.
I feel like though, when people will think they'll get to a point where everyone's going to want to sell and it'll crash Revolut.
So what was it? The deep fucking value is $14 million down today compared to yesterday.
The what is?
The person who like kicked this all off in the first place, his position is $14 million worse today than it was yesterday.
Imagine what it went up to though. Whatever time it was, 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
He's kicking himself.
They're all saying if he's still in, I'm still in. Alright, should we change to the other one and play some ships or something now then?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm on
can
it.
do.
Alright, I'll...
I mean, we can
alright,
stay here, we can go there, it's the same for me. We can stay here.
Doesn't matter, does it?
Yeah. Just
Just
turn
about
on your
fine.
ships, I'm already on it.
Okay.
When will I
Yeah,
know if I have gained? You can sell at any point, there is not like one time that you know. You always have the option
this
to
is-
sell.
But this is simply them throwing everything that they have at it now, to try and push this down, and they've tried all different kind of tactics.
But yeah, it would be good to be in some groups of people that know what's going on, get some knowledge.
So just get on the I think I gave you a link to a Discord, so just get on that, and it's
yeah, but again, you never know who to listen. Like they can be a bit.
I'll say if you go on the Wall Street Bets subreddit, there's kind of interesting, some interesting stuff there.
I mean, I don't see like how we can lose money on this. Like I think you get plenty of opportunities to sell, at least get the money back or with some profits that are like
Well,
in
I
the next
mean-
coming days. Like I think there's gonna be plenty times that you can get your money back or slightly more.
Again, what they've tried today is, I think they might even stop people from selling these things in a few days.
That's insane.
I think that's also likely.
They'll have fool guys, won't they? They'll just say, "Oh, you go to prison if this happens," and they'll pay them nicely for it. Well,
Yeah.
I've been watching Breaking Bad.
Yeah, well, is it like $20 million for 2 years in prison or something like that?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm going out the other day. Yeah, well, I said I went out the other day. Just to...
Petition to remove Robinhood from App Store. Invite me to Division, please.
Oh yeah. There you are. Sam, are you joining up? Sam?
They might go.
Yeah, of course you can get the money back.
No ships.
Yeah, go with ships.
Again, depending what the price is tomorrow, you might
Like,
be able to get it.
Oh,
I mean, you don't want to sell at a loss.
well, no, so you just try to understand what's going on here. The shorts still have. There are more shares shorted than are actually possible to buy.
Mhm.
Something like this. The share float is 50 million, and there's 65 million outstanding short shares.
Yeah. So where
So
are,
they
where
have
are
to-
the rest? Oh, they don't exist because I mean.
No, they're like ones that people hold. I think I'm just wondering, is the share float the same as the total number of float versus total shares?
But yeah, it's a very rigged game. I like the crypto better.
Authorized shares, outstanding shares, and floating shares. Outstanding shares include those held by shareholders and company insiders. Floating shares indicate the number of shares available for trading. So, outstanding shares is total that have been bought. The floating shares is the number available for trading. So I think the idea here is that if the saying that go back to this thing. So this is saying that the shorts, there are shares outstanding 65 million, the float 50.65. Short float short ratio saying there's 2.4. The short float is 121% of the float, so there's still like
250%.
yeah. So what I'm reading there is there's still more shorts there than there are shares, and so they have to go to the people who kind of own them, and they don't have them in the market float to be able to buy.
Oh, we're all good.
Yeah, the same market fundamentals haven't changed.
So all this worrying about the market manipulation was we weren't right.
Well, no, the market manipulation is simply like they have to probably buy more shorts to get to be doing those laddering attacks. So the point of this is that it's just more to scare people out of it, to scare retailers out, to scare retail investors out of it, and like free up more shares that these funds can buy.
So it's not as bad as we first thought, or it's the same.
It's still the same. They're still digging themselves a very big hole. That's obviously just by manipulating the market, they've stopped the size of the hole growing that much today. But yeah, it's still but yeah, there's still another week or so for this thing to play out properly.
I'm sure they'll be getting the pressure to reopen the markets.
I hope so.
It's amazing, isn't it? If you went to a shop and robbed it for 300 quid, you could go to prison for like 5 years. Like if you held a shop up, but these guys can, rob an entire like group of people across the world, and they get they don't even get paid for it.
Tens of billions here.
Yeah.
But again, this is just allowing. It's kind of allowing. It's stopping these people believing in a free market, but believing in a free market is allowing people to fail, right? These funds have been betting on GameStop failing, but they're not allowing themselves to fail.
Yeah. Fuckers. every time I can do it, it won't connect to my hotspot.
Yeah, let me know.
But it's, I've got SSD, so let me know. Can you invite Jamie to this Discord?
Yeah, ready? No, I don't see you yet. Yeah, not there.
Should we go to
Yeah, we can swap to a channel.
Oh, you wanna go to mine? Is it?
Rush? You coming over? Rush.
I'll just send an invite in here.
I'm back.
Yeah, Rush.
Yeah, so what am I doing? Am I cashing in, cashing out?
No, leave it. You're all good.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You-
I'm not sure.
Are you ready to? Are you ready?
Yeah. I don't see subject yet.
So yeah, I think this is actually quite interesting. There's an image here which is like in 2008 there was a short squeeze on Volkswagen that did the same thing. One day it their price of just above 400, then the day before it went down to just above 200, and then the next day it went to the moon.
Yep.
But yeah, you got to be on the market for you got to be on your on. Got to have your finger on the trigger the next few days for
Right. Well, after this whole thing plays out, we gotta switch to crypto and do some crypto research. I think it's better. No surprises like this. 10x, 20x, 24/7. They always open. They never close. And nobody cares if they go up or down. You can actually do something. This is so limiting after seeing crypto.
yeah. But yeah, I think that's the thing is with crypto, it's like there's no regulation in it at all, right? So
Yeah, I mean, so much advantages. It's more fair.
possibly, but I think well,
Yeah,
not
there is still
necessarily.
like the occasional scam, obviously, like
You
some
could-
coin would go to zero, but if you're smart enough to figure out which one is not.
I think it's more like if you get in with these buying cartels, but you know there's like no regulation in this coin, so I don't know.
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
you
It's
get
all
in-
about reading and figuring out the good ones from the bad ones. And that's the whole skill. So I think you'll do very well. Yeah, inviting you now.
I'm raising an eyebrow.
Don't
There's
see you
two.
yet.
Vitaly.
Uh-huh.
Karim Nash.
Krinash. What? What? Doesn't mean anything.
Huh? That
Doesn't-
means Crimea is ours.
Ah. Dogecoin going up. Yeah, see, Dogecoin has bad fundamentals. It might go up, but it's not a good coin.
Right.
So
Dogecoin is a potato coin, right?
Yep.
It's like
no development for the last 10 years. No team, no use.
it's just literally a meme you're selling here. It's not a true.
You
meme
can still make
economy.
money on it, and I'm saying like you can make money pretty much on anything, as long as it goes up or down, and you successfully predict correctly that it goes up or down. Doesn't matter what it is, as long as you can tell if it's going to go up or down. It's already money.
Test, 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 test.
Just join and we just come to the division and then we can play around.
Yeah, sorry, 2 seconds. Test, 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 test. 1, 2, 1, 2. Ring testing. It's not working, mate. Can you hear me? No, wait. Test, 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 test.
What do you mean? We
Yeah.
hear you.
Yeah, we got you.
We always hear you. Like, what the fuck?
I couldn't hear it.
By the way, is my voice good on stream, or is it still echoing? I hope
Yeah,
not.
it's good. You've got a bit of reverb on it, but that's I don't know. It's just
Reverb?
like, yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, are you using a different mic for it?
No, I'm using the same one. For fuck's sake.
There we go.
You're in twice now, subject.
Yeah, I know. How do I leave it?
Any better? I don't know anymore.
Hear me?
Uh-huh.
Can you make my mate a mod so he can join this chat?
Oh yeah, where is he?
And
Just tell him to type in general chat. Is it Rushman? Was it Rushman?
Yeah,
Hey.
yeah.
He might have gone AFK.
No, he's there, he's there.
There you go.
Alright.
Grim Nash. How's it going, boys?
Good, good.
Right, I need to get on thingy, don't I? Rush, do you still have warships? Or did you delete it?
Warships? What was that? Ah, I deleted it.
Okay, subject, get on it. Shape's been waiting for fucking 20 minutes now.
Sorry, I'm coming.
Is it in Steam?
I was trying to fix my Discord.
Anyway, actually Steam
Cool, that's
works, doesn't
Yeah.
work as good. Just download it from
You
the...
get GeForce now, and you don't have to download it.
If you need an account, I have a link.
The World of Warships.
Do you already have an account?
Mm.
What's the name of the game?
World of Warships.
Oh, World of Warships.
I'll send you a link if you want to get a premium account for free. Here, I'll send it to you in main chat. Just make an account on that one, so you'll get a premium account. Right there in premium chat, main chat,
Sweet. I'll get onto it.
general chat.
I'm watching something now, but I'll do it after.
Here, I send you a DM.
Well, this
Yeah, sweet.
fucking
Thank you.
thing's not working.
Thank you very much. Sam, guess what I'm eating?
Yeah.
I'm having the real Slav food. I'm having a gherkin and a pate.
What? Okay.
Fucking,
In a passe.
yeah,
And a
homemade.
vareniki.
Oh, vareniki. That's the shit, man.
Sorry, I had to restart this
Yeah, your internet's dog shit again.
GeForce now. It was, I'm using my Vodafone hotspot.
Alright. I'll join you guys in a bit. I'm always the ship. Alright.
Good.
I'll speak to you later.
The guys just. Oh, wait. Why is everything so slow?
Even your voice is slow here. I mean, it's like slow motion, like the Matrix. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, play without me.
Alright.
Has anyone got Trading View, like the website?
Of what, sorry?
Trading View, like, seems to be what a lot of the streamers are showing the charts on, the stocks charts.
No, I don't have a thing on. Oh yeah, it is like a.
Yeah, it sort of shows all the trades. It sort of gives you more information than just a simple chart. It's got sort of red and green to show you the trades and stuff.
Yeah, it'd be good to see. Like, apparently there's this thing you can get, which is called the level 2 data, which is like where you can see what the order books are like, and then you can tell like what orders are going in at what prices and stuff. It'd
No, that's good.
be nice to find something where I can get that data.
Yeah, I don't know. This just gives you like 60-second, every 68 seconds.
Candlesticks.
Sorry? It just updates every 60 seconds on the free one and gives you like sort of extra information.
Yeah.
That was what Ice Poseidon had on his stream earlier.
What did he do?
Oh, he was just doing another stock stream and he had Trading View. I think he was doing quite a lot of Dogecoin today.
There you go.
Yeah, just for the memes.
Right. Any takeaways?
Nah, I think he lost money on it.
Oh shit.
He was raging at people who were selling. He said, "Stop selling! I'm trying to get more money."
Ready to get Dogecoin.
Stop selling now.
But
So,
like,
stop selling.
what's like the market cap of Dogecoin now?
No
Because
idea.
is it just like so? Is it like so jokey that like you know, like 100 people selling can like tank the price on it?
I think just a bunch of people tweeting like Doge and just like hinting at buying Doge, and then it went. I had a brief surge, and then like people just started selling, and it just dropped again. So nothing too interesting.
I appear to have shot down another aircraft.
James, do you try RSI?
What?
Trade RSI.
RSI is just an indicator. What do you mean?
Yeah,
That's what I
RSI
mean.
is just a thing that tells you whether the stocks are overbought or
Yeah,
oversold,
that's
right?
what I mean. Do you just like buy in the oversold, selling the overbought, just do
What?
that, play that game?
I mean, that's just like but that's only when you need to be day trading on like a very short time frame.
Yeah.
If you want to see when things are going up or down, I think you could set the candle type to Heiken Ashi, and that is a little bit
Right.
clearer for looking at when things are on for like whether things are going up, like whether things are on an upward or downward trend, because it smooths the candles out a little bit. But otherwise, you don't really need too much on your. If you have a volume ticker, it's kind of useful, but otherwise, it's not that much you need. As the GME fundamental is, you just need to get out before everyone sells when the price is pumped in a few days' time. But that's the only.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you don't need to do anything with it.
No, just in general, like just on normal, non-volatile stocks.
So I don't know. I only started doing this a week ago, so
Oh. Oh shit! I thought you'd been doing this for ages. Sound like you know a lot of stuff.
I've had to learn a lot in the last week. But I've literally only been,
Yeah.
yeah, not on this very
Good man.
recently.
Is Robin Hood allowing buys now?
Are you going for the Piotr Veliki?
Who? What were?
Robin Hood, they stop people from buying.
Yeah, they.
I think have they reopened it now?
Oh, after the bloody thing then.
Yeah, some like loads of people complained, haven't they? I mean, it looks like market manipulation. I mean, if you only allow people
Yeah,
to
it's
sell,
100%
then
manipulation.
surely that's
Trillion
yeah.
Like we think that was a calculated. That was a calculated risk they took. That
Someone's
like
agreed to go to prison there for a set price.
yeah, sending a few people to prison for that would be worth would be worth not tanking those
It
funds.
is. Yeah. If they can. It's just funny how Robin Hood
It's so ironic, isn't it? The name.
just that and Democrat. That's their slogan is
Yeah.
democratizing finance for all. Democratizing. So
How do they make money then? Because it's a free platform, isn't it?
They
yeah,
can-
but there's spread in it and stuff.
So they can make money on the spread. They can make money by front running your trades, and they can make money by selling the data of what you're trading onto other people.
Okay.
If something's free, then you are the product.
Exactly. It's already the red flags there, isn't it? Really.
Yeah.
You also make money by lending the shares that you buy out to other people. I think. From what I've been reading is like if you don't set a limit sell on it, then they can lend your shares out.
Interest on shorts as well.
Which is why you should put the sell price on your share, so then they can't lend them out. That's what my understanding is.
Let the people trade. But I can see why they perhaps stopped leverage buys. but not total buys, like every buy. Would you agree, or? Because they started off saying they were banning leverage buys and contracts. Our 6 commitments to you. We want you to feel. We're confident and secure on Robin Hood.
Okay. Do you see the Koenig?
Hmm.
Getting fairly,
It's there in the
getting
middle.
relatively close. Yeah, but it's coming to our area now.
Yeah, we need to get B back, otherwise we're gonna lose. And I have two bases for too long.
That Koenig is also stopped, so it's also there's a New York coming this way.
Yeah. Damn, all the battleships are there. Let's just get the base.
Coming your way.
Just go
Is air
past them.
defense
Just
all
go.
automatic, or can you
Yeah.
do something about it?
O. You can press O to double down on one side.
Oh, the 4 torpedoes, 6. Where are they coming from? It's like 8 torpedoes coming my way.
Yeah, well, from the direction
Then,
they're coming from.
Yeah. They just turned up. It was like,
Yeah. Ah, shit.
but how did I not see that ship that would have launched them then?
Because it's a small ship, you only see it nearby. Unless it's discovered by a plane that is a friendly plane.
Where's that torpedo coming from?
Okay.
It looked like the torpedo came from A. There's no one there.
No, there was
Oh,
a
yeah,
ship
there is.
that it's just turned up in the smoke now, but yeah.
Oh, damn.
That missed nicely.
Maybe this whole thing's part of the Great Reset.
I think I speculated that that is not completely. I mean, if they let it go all the way, right? I don't know. I think it's not entirely impossible that there's something to do with it there.
Let everything crash and burn and build it up from smoking embers.
But we need more than GameStop and whatever to do it.
But I think the point is that it like could, if it causes some big funds to sell everything off, that can have like a domino effect on other ones.
Yeah, causes everyone to panic. It just sort of spins over and over and over.
Well, if it just causes them to not short more than 100% of the stock, that's at least something, isn't it?
Well, they'll bring in some regulation after this.
Yeah, I have to.
Yeah, they'll bring in some regulation to stop retail
Just the whole
investors.
point of like cryptocurrency, Bitcoin and stuff is that you don't double spend. Like you can only buy what you can only spend what you have.
Hmm.
Wants to do.
I don't think shorting's allowed everywhere either, is it? It's
But there's certainly this thing which is like naked shorting, which is like short selling when you don't even have the share. That's like that's certainly illegal. But
Is that what they?
Just restarting the game, I'll be right back.
Someone
playing tonight, Sam?
posted from a week ago. I was, but my internet connection's AFK. Someone here on TradingView posted a week ago giving short selling advice. How's that bear working out for you?
a new vaccine, Novavax. Just
yeah, well, Max. I don't think they're going to be allowed out your houses until Easter. Easter will be the carrot you can dangle in front of people to make them feel
Keep
I don't
them.
know. I mean, it almost struck me that
compliant.
this lockdown thing is almost the same thing, right? It's like what it's really doing is it's letting poorer people kind of bleed whatever wealth they have, right?
Yeah.
You know, the government have made it illegal to run a small business in a lot of senses here. Crazy.
Next thing they'll be putting.
Well, Harry Dunn's killer's not going to be extradited.
It's not going to be.
I'm surprised
Nah.
there.
No, Biden's administration said it's not going to happen.
I think they got turned down a while ago as well, right? That's,
Yeah, but I think they were waiting, hoping that Biden would change. But no, they've said no, it's not going to happen.
when's the deadline that the US State Department or whatever have to file for the Assange appeal, for the Assange extradition appeal?
They've already filed it.
What?
They already filed it. They had 2 weeks.
Okay,
and
and
they
they've
did it
got
on
what?
the deadline day.
And what? It needs to be heard by April, is it?
Something like that, yeah. April or May. They were hoping for Biden to pardon him.
You're hoping for Trump to pardon him.
Oh, fuck. Proper. Fuck.
Shape, you ready for now?
Sure.
Don't even know who's playing the game. All of us other than Sam, Jamie and Shay.
Billionaires. Well, people should invest in the stock market. Invest in the stock market. Billionaires. Wait, that's illegal.
Yeah, I saw that. This is like the most happy, promising thing I've seen in such a long, seeing this has been the most happy and promising thing I've seen in like the last year.
What
Yeah.
is?
Yeah. And
Well,
they're
people
taking that away
banding
from us.
together for a positive goal. It's
Yeah, it's the biggest protest and people do their money. Well, of last decade. I mean.
yeah, so I think the one thing they've got left in the locker is to start selling your shares without your consent. But whatever they said, Robinhood
People
changed
will
the
be
margin
rioting.
requirements today and then sold it at the lowest bid of the day.
Oh shit.
I wonder if there's something in the Robinhood contract which allows them to do that.
There is, I think, certainly if you're trading on margin, there's a if you get anywhere near, they can change the margin whenever they want and then kick you
Yeah.
out.
But if
But
you're
I
paying
looked
with
in-
cash.
I looked in the Trading 212 and the eToro things, and eToro makes it quite explicit. They can basically close your trades whenever they decide there's an extraordinary event. And Trading 212, I think the terms and conditions, I think, effectively allow them to close or void your trades if they want to as well.
Yeah.
So I think all these platforms have something in their T's and C's they can do it. Not that necessarily makes it legal, but it's kind of in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think this is the thing with all these retail brokerages. The one thing they've got left is they could just cause them to just close everyone's positions.
Mm.
They haven't gone that far yet, but I think it's still something that's possible.
That cause a war.
That would do, I think, yeah. But it's something they would.
There's a guy with a YouTuber, and he thinks he's sponsored by Robin Hood, and he was very squirming. He wanted to say exactly what he thought of the situation, but he's like, my contract says this, my contract says that. But he was obviously disgusted by it.
They've rage quit.
What? Yeah, but what have you got? You've effectively got a lot of young men with not a lot to lose now, and you're angering them.
Yeah.
Hmm.
What's this? They said we did it because we weren't sure we could comply with SEC requirements. We'll allow some limited buying tomorrow.
Yeah, I've got some more money I can throw at it tomorrow. Again, this is kind of transcending even even making anything of it. It's just proving a point.
Like a political statement, you mean?
Is the stock market like bookmakers? Not quite. I mean,
No, it's just basically one. It's basically where some hedge funds have got greedy, have sold more shares than exist, and a load of people on Reddit want them to are buying shares, so these funds have to buy them back off them at like a ridiculous price. Hampshire.
Well, it's kind of that thing, isn't it? I mean, it depends whether they're holding just to make some money or whether they're holding to really screw them into the ground.
Yeah, I think the plan from a lot of people is to hold till it hits like $1,000 a share or something like that.
Mm.
Oh.
Still possible. The Oklahoma's stopped.
yeah, it's a bit too far though. Okay. I think as long as we can keep them off B, should just defend B. And then if we can push them off, we should be winning. Because they're losing a lot of points now for not having the base. The people who run the stock markets earn on people investments. I mean, yeah, but there's only very few of them. How many people own the market, the exchange? Like less than 10.
Where are you going, Immortal? I can come and support you.
Trying to guard B, just keeping them from going there, but at the same time, don't go like stay close to the team, but don't let them come into B.
There's another Piotr Veliki here. I think it's
Yeah, just keep them off B. As soon as there is somebody near B, just shoot them, but don't go too far out. Yeah, Piotr Veliki looks like he's toast a little bit.
I just got like citadel, I think. Enacting repairs. Removing broadside.
Yeah, shoot Piotr Veliki, he's toast. Get him. Yeah, I already have full health.
Come on, guns. Point in the right down direction.
Get him,
Come
get
on.
him.
Come on. Should get him. What? I got 2 hits and he's still only down to...
He's repairing.
He's repairing, but it's like, what? Turn. Oh, for God's sake. What did?
Use HE. Set him on fire or something. Okay, I set him on fire. Shoot him. There you go.
They've gone now.
Oh no, they're capturing B. Go towards B.
We're like in the... Where are we? We're in like no man's land now.
Yeah, come back to the team.
Louis Rossman.
Yeah, I was watching his video.
Saying that on his brokerage account, the bid for GME is 196.14, and the ask is
capitalist do anything for free. Oh, I imagine running an exchange and you don't charge people. There is a lot of cost involved. Obviously they make a lot of money, but they have expenses.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, just run away from that. I don't know.
There's a...
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. 9-11 torpedoes. Am I going to survive this? 3 of them. Oh, I'm fucking hell. We're repairing.
Just turn
I don't
away
think he's
from
got
him.
many-
Stop going broadside. job. Just turn away from him, that's it. When you see like a destroyer like that, you don't want to go broadside because torpedo's gonna hit you a lot. If you're going towards him or away from him, there's only one torpedo gonna hit. I got him a little bit. God, why you just stuck? Door stuck. Door stuck. Yeah, but having an exchange is it's very competitive. Because only the top exchanges make money. Like, if you're starting out an exchange, it's not easy. It's almost like saying, people that own the bank, do they make money? Like, yeah, but it's very competitive and they have expenses. I don't know. Running an exchange is like running a bank. There's very few of them. It's not easy to have a successful one. And
This will be a massive boost to the blockchain, I think, afterwards.
Yeah.
So you essentially don't. It's just a distributed clearinghouse for all these transactions.
yeah. Banks do very well. Yes, the big ones do very well, and the ones that don't fail and lose everything. They're earning interest because they're providing a service. It's fine. They are allowing people to trade. They definitely need to pay some percentage for that. I don't see a problem with it.
Alright, I'm gonna head out.
Yeah.
Alright, see ya.
See ya.
Survival is not free, exactly. Money is not everything when you already have some. Try tell a homeless person money is not everything. He'll probably not agree.
There's a subreddit called Trading 212 Action Group as well.
So what's the plan tomorrow? I'll just stay in stonks all day. I imagine.
Work from home and stonks, yeah.
Yeah, let me guess, the day after as well, and the whole weekend. I mean, it's an interesting time. Warships are up. Oh, he's gone. Ship is gone. Alright. I guess I'll go to sleep then.
I'm around if you want to do a couple more.
Right. Yeah, no, actually, I think I'll go. Maybe I'll try to set up a couple things, get ready for tomorrow.
Okay.
But I'll definitely be live tomorrow, one of the two channels. Okay, guys, thank you for hanging out tonight. I'll see you all tomorrow. I'll do like an early sleep, and I'll try to wake up early tomorrow to do it again. Thank you for tuning in today. All the best. I'll see you very soon.
Okay, see you.
See you soon. Good night. Good night, everyone. More streams tomorrow. See you soon. All the best.